Dean Empty TV. I'm here to do my spoiler review to Venom Last Dance. It starts off in the No Zone. No is sitting on a chair, and his symbiote is coming in and out and all over the walls. He utters a phrase, then it starts. The Last Dance. Eddie is on the resort, set right after the second movie. He walks into a warehouse of thugs. They surround him. Eddie asks him, "What are you doing?" Then they attack Eddie, and the Venom briefly comes on him and then fights him off. In the lab, there's a flashback scene with No after Victor runs the acid test, so explains a little bit of No. He rides the group. Eddie in the group gets out. Eddie sees a horse, and then Venom bonds with it, so it turns into a super horse. And Venom pulls Eddie on the horse's back, and then Eddie suddenly falls into the water. Eddie in the group and the rest of the family talks about hitchhikers and meaningless stuff. Eddie is not pleased. Venom says random jokes near the campfire and also on the road trip, which is quite unnecessary. When Eddie gets into the casino, he meets Mrs. Chow. Then they go back to the room to have a dance. Then suddenly the military soldiers break the ceilings and steal the Venom symbiote from him. Back in the science base, they both host. The host and the symbiote, they're back in the science base, they both said that the host and the symbiote has to be alive for the codex to work. Then another beast symbiote came into the lab. It bonds with the male and female scientists. The female looks like the she-Venom in the first one. The last scene had a major set piece, including the military against symbiotes. They continued to fight all the symbiotes and the military soldiers. Then the soldier used a sonic blast gun to depart the symbiotes from the scientists. The last battle has Eddie running away from all the symbiotes, and then it bonded into one huge symbiote, and all the aliens threw out Eddie, and then they spray acids on it, and the whole area was burned. The family is outraged, and Eddie is missing. And Eddie walks outside. The mid-credit scene shows no full sections. And then the end credit scene shows a person in another country walking near a cave. And then he yells. And then on top of the mountain, you see another black symbiote crawling on the mountaintop. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. My result is that Venom 3 is not a good movie. If you want to see Venom, hated the overuse of jokes, Venom not sound the carnage. If you saw Venom 2, I hated the overuse of jokes, and Venom not sound to carnage in any way. He fought him for 5 minutes, and then the second movie, and then Venom at the end killed Carnage with his biting his head off. Carnage in the comic book was a powerhouse, almost Joker-like. He gets brought in the mental institution, then it bonds with the Cletus Cassidy, and it shoots red spikes to his arms, and almost like a high criminal. That was not at all in the second movie. Nonetheless, back to this movie. The large set piece took about hour and a half to get there, and it was just semi-decent. Very disappointed movie. I got it from best to worst. I got Venom 1, then Venom 3, and the Venom 2. Thank you.